Silksong is an easy game actually, and I'm going to show you why. How do I determine difficulty? By how many mechanics I have to use to beat an enemy. I do not count mechanics that are required to play the game, such as moving, jumping, and attacking, so we start at difficulty 1 using these features. For every additional mechanic I am forced to use in a fight, I add 1 to the difficulty rating. Pogo and parry are basically the same thing, with your attack reducing a set damage to 0, so we are counting that as the same mechanic. Dashing, double jumping, claw line, any silk skill, any tool, binding, wall climbing, and buffs, these all count as separate mechanics. Using these mechanics make the game inherently easier the more of them we apply, and that's why we are determining the difficulty by how many mechanics we are forced to use. As we progress through the game, certain mechanics become a requirement for traversal, inherently increasing the difficulty of base play. There are a total of 10 actual mechanics that can be applied in combat. So long as we need to use 5 or less mechanics, the encounter is easy. If 6 or more of the mechanics in the game are required, the encounter is hard. Let's see how many bosses are actually easy versus hard. I will not be using any crest other than the basic hunter crest, and I will not be upgrading it for these examples. In fact, I will not be upgrading anything for this playthrough, as to set an example for base play. Here is an example of a level 1 difficulty enemy. You don't even have to jump for this one, so is he really a 0.5 difficulty enemy? I don't know, you decide. Here is another little guy who you can just sidestep pretty easily. For this guy you can press just 2 buttons. 2! I'm baffled by the difficulty of this game so far. Here is some level 1 difficulty terrain. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, and look like some attacking is in order. Okay. And now we are entering the boss arena. You'll notice soon why I made a point of rating the terrain coming into this fight. Now, as you'll note during the fight, I'm not the most skilled at this game. I take a hit or so, but I never have to heal, and I never feel like I'm being challenged. She has like 3 moves: swoop, bonk head, and summon worm. And just like that, the fight is over. Wow, this berry was harder than that boss. This berry is level 2 difficulty. It requires me to pogo off an enemy to get. Here is our first arena. In this fight I have to heal once, thus making this a difficulty 2 arena, as difficult as getting that berry earlier. Here's our first level 2 boss. I did throw in a pogo as you'll see, but I never actually had to. I forgot momentarily that this was a challenge to see how simple and easy I could make this fight for myself. I thought I could parry the bells, but I was wrong, so I won't count my attempt against me. This is a level 2 fight because I had to heal, and that's pretty much it. Mind you, if you want to count the brain fart pogo, it's still a 3. We are still way into easy territory here. Here we have our first level 3 boss fight. We make ample use of the parry mechanic and have to heal a few times because of mistiming or poor spacing. Overall, easy fight. If you guys like this video and want to see more, hit the like button. If this video gets just 100 likes, I'll make a part 2 and the next 3 bosses I come across. If you think I'm being cheeky, fight me in the comments. I'll rate how difficult your argument is. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.